What's up, everybody? MCZX here, aka Matt of the Smart Kingdom, and this is the New Year's Dash 2018 review. I'm sorry this isn't live streamed. Unfortunately, something's going on with the YouTube app and I can't live stream it, but I got the review here. I'm ready to tell you what this is. A New Year's Dash is mostly just tag team matches. To be fair, you wouldn't want to have more one-on-one matches to potentially risk hurting your guys. Tag team matches are safer and it doesn't require as much work from them. There was one singles match on the card, but we'll get to that eventually. Some storylines did progress. There's some dissension in the Bullet Club. We're going to talk about that. There's a potential reuniting of friends too. Some potential in some young lions as well. The new graduating class is going to be pretty great, especially when they come back after the excursion. But let's talk about New Year's Dash. The first match was the Young Lions. You have Yagi, Narita, Shota, and Oka. Oka's lost a ton of weight to talk about that. And they're taking on Nakanishi, Nagata, Kojima, and Tenzan, basically the dads of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Quite funny. The Young Lions show major disrespect at the beginning of the match. They just attack the dads, kind of like Suzuki Gun does. These matches are freebies, by the way. If the Young Lions are in it, take a drink of water. If the Young Lions are in the match, the other team that doesn't have Young Lions on it is going to win. It's always like that. It's rarely when the Young Lions beat the Legends, and that just doesn't happen. So the Legends are going to win. Nakanishi, Nagata, Kojima, and Tenzan do win this match. Pretty easy. Kojima wins the match with a lariat, and you know the announcers already knew what we knew too. So rip thick Oka. Thick Oka's gone. Now we have slim, lean Oka. So hopefully Oka gets a good gimmick and does good things in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Next up is Suzuki Gun, Taka Michinoku, freaking crazy Azuka, El Desperado, Taichi, and Kanemaru versus Kawato. Very, very bright prospect. Liger, Tiger Mask, Makabe, and Tora. No, Hinare. My bad. I totally butchered that. I don't know if I said that right. The New Zealander. Kawato, in this match, he rushes in, just goes right after that Suzuki Gun, and a brawl starts. Unfortunately, that was a bad move because no one got announced, and of course, Suzuki Gun is the kings of brawling. You're not going to beat them at that. This was a very chaotic match. Kawato is 20 years old, by the way, so he's to be working there already. He's got potential. I think Kawato, in maybe 5 years, Kawato's going to be either mid-card guy or top guy because crowd loves him. He gets tagged in, and once he gets tagged in, I already knew the end was near. Kawato almost got a near fall, which was about to be a surprise. I'm like, Kawato's going to win a match finally. Nope. Kawato gets hit with Angel's Wings by El Desperado. Before he got hit with that, everyone in Suzuki Gun basically beat his ass. And that was it. After the match, Kawato gets hit with the Iron Glove by Azuka. That was kind of uncalled for because they already won, but it's Suzuki Gun. You know what it is. You know what it is. So that's that. Next up, another young lion, the winner of the Lions Cup, Jack Kitamura versus Switchblade Jay White. Okay, so when you leave Japan and stay in America and everywhere else for 2 years, you tend to go a little psychotic. And that's what happened to Jay White. Wrestling-wise, he's about the same. Character-wise, it's still It's just This is a big test for Kitamura because he did win a Young Lions Cup, as I mentioned before, and he's perfected his jackhammer. Now, if you see Kitamura, you'd think, no way, this guy's losing. There's no freaking way. He's too big. But size does not matter in Japan. Do not make that a joke. Basically, he may be jacked, but that doesn't mean he's got it all together yet. He is a shining prospect. I think once Kitamura leaves and goes on his little excursion, maybe wrestle in Mexico or Ring of Honor and learns a bit more, and when he comes back, man, it's going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. That's going to be another openweight champ. I'm telling you right now. He's going to be physical and just dominating. But the match, I feel like Switchblade's face needs to be painted. Like half his face needs to be painted or something. It's missing something. The match was whatever. It was just average. I mean, Jay White was going to win anyway. He hits the Blade Runner and wins the match. The Blade Runner is like Sister Abigail, except he does this. And yeah, that's really it. Yeah. Then we get to Roppongi 3K and Cheeseburger versus the Elite. So this is going to be fun because the Elite, it's the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. And they all are feeling the effects of last night. Everyone in this match is, well, except for Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger wasn't even really a match, just a rumble. I said it would be funny if Cheeseburger beat Omega. That ain't happening, but it would be funny. Like, what an upset, right? It's amazing to me how they are still going after that great night of wrestling. Like, how do you get up the next morning, go work out, and then perform in front of all these people after you just gave them your heart and everything you could possibly think of the previous night? I have so much respect for them because I couldn't do that. I don't think I couldn't do it. I think I could, but that's too much, man. Like, think about it. Think of working like a super long shift and you busted your whole ass. You busted your ass to the work and you made your money and you come back in an hour later. Like, some people actually live this life, and I've done it before. It's just, it's tiring. So kudos to them. Kudos to them. Yo and Matt's backs are on fire throughout the whole match. They couldn't even do anything. It was quite funny. It led to Omega versus Cheeseburger. Machine Gun Burger chops to the Elite. He did all of that just to meet a super kick. After that, they hit the fatality to Cheeseburger, which was a Meltzer driver. And the Elite wins. You can really tell the American fans between the Japanese fans. The American fans are just, the Elite, the Elite. And the Japanese fans are like, okay, Cheeseburger, Cheeseburger. Like, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. But, you know, it's a difference here. We watch wrestling different. Coming up to match 5, we have Cody, Marty Scurll, Chase Owens, Yujiro Takahashi, and Leo Tonga versus Kota Ibushi, Kushida, Dave Finlay, Ryusuke Taguchi, Juice Robinson, and Brandy Rose is on commentary. This was a very interesting match. Not necessarily the match, but what happened at the end of the match. The winners of this match was, let's see, excuse me. Okay. Yeah. So David Finlay got hit with the American Nightmare Lock, basically, and tapped out. And Cody immediately jumps after Kota Ibushi, beats him up. And everyone in the Bullet Club is just stomping Ibushi out. And eventually, Cody picks up a chair while Chase and Leo Tonga hold him up. And out of nowhere, Kenny Omega shows up to save Ibushi. What? Like, that's what a lot of us do. Like, what is happening? They're friends again? They're friends again. Cody and Omega get into it over the save. Omega says he's the leader, and this is going too far. Bullet Club leaves Omega in the ring. Omega gets the mic. Omega is sick of the infighting and says they haven't been whole and needs unity. Omega says they need a switchblade, which, to me, that doesn't make sense. Maybe we need a group intervention. We maybe need to hash it out, or just have matches with one another and get all these negative emotions out so we could be a more solid team. I don't think adding a new member was going to work, but out comes Jay White. Out comes Jay White. Omega says Switchblade is like 2015 Omega, and he gives Switchblade a Bullet Club t-shirt. Switchblade puts it on and raises his hand. Switchblade does this, hits Omega with the Blade Runner, Jay White is coming for the Bullet Club. Interesting. And if you didn't get the news, Jay White is a member of Chaos now, and he wants to destroy the Bullet Club. And he knows he can't do it alone, so he's joining Chaos. He says he's not going to be like a little member that's in the background and just does what Okada says. He's there for his own benefit, not for Okada. And he says one day he's going to face Okada, either for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship or not. But his first mission is to destroy Bullet Club. And he's starting to plant seeds of dissension, saying like, oh, why do they do what Omega says? You shouldn't listen to him. You all want that belt, that United States belt. Why don't you go for it? He's trying to destroy the Bullet Club. But I think he's trying to destroy Chaos too, because he said the same thing about Okada. He said, Okada, they shouldn't listen to you. These guys should go after your belt. Why? Why are they listening to you? Interesting stuff. I wonder where we can go after that. Bullet Club match. 6-man Neverweight Open title rematch. The Bullet Club Fale and Gorillas of Destiny versus Chaos. Yano Ishii, Beretta. Poor ring announcer. R.I.P. you. You can't catch a break, buddy. Can't catch a break. The guy gets kicked by Fale. And Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa just were acting like, oh, we're not even going to get in the ring. We're going to wait for you to say Fale's name. Poor guy. It's funny every time, but I'm feeling bad for him. Like, how can you laugh at someone's misfortune, Kevin Kelly says. I'm like, well, I mean, you shouldn't say his name. You ain't learned your lesson yet, bro. Kick. Bad Rock Friday. Tama Tonga. I keep forgetting Beretta's in Chaos, and that's not his fault. It's just, you go from Roppongi Vice, and now you're a heavyweight. All of a sudden, you're in Chaos. Like, okay, then, cool. This was a good match overall. I mean, Yano got most of the offense from the Bullet Club. They beat the crap out of Yano. And the Bullet Club wins the Never Openweight Championships by isolation. Yes, they do it again. They did it before. Sorry. They won it the first time by isolation, and they tried to do it the same. And then it became God versus Beretta, and God go for the double splash. Lower misses, top rope underhook to Tama into a reverse sequence, into a gun stun by Tama Tonga on the Beretta. They win it again. Bullet Club reclaimed the Never Openweight 6-man championships as 2-time champs. 3 times with Fale and Tama Tonga. So wonderful. Suzuki Gun versus War Machine, Elgin, and Tanahashi. It's Killer Elite Squad, Zack Sabre Jr., and Suzuki. Now, remember in the last review when I said Suzuki is greater than Lesnar? Well, now with no hair and just being pissed off all the time now because he couldn't beat Goto, he is greater than Brock Lesnar. He will kill you. And when he took off the towel and just showed the bald head, he looks like a freaking demon, man. Just Shin Suzuki, I swear. It's Shin Suzuki. Everybody's gonna die. It was a classic Suzuki Gun start. They attacked everyone before the final introduction of Tanahashi. Apparently, some fan also shaved his head to look like Suzuki. Listen, I like wrestling, but I'm not going that far. I'm not about to mirror some other guy. I have to have a bald head. I'm not about to have a bald head because you have a bald head. No. Zack Sabre Jr. is the waking sadist, and everything he does makes me cringe. When he's twisting the arm, I just jump, like I'm on nose, he's gonna die. Davey Boy Smith Jr. did a kip up. Suzuki Gun was aggressive the whole match, and Minoru Suzuki kicked Tana in the face 3 times, which told me, yeah, he wants a piece of Tanahashi. He wants to end Tanahashi, so there was a decapitator by War Machine that was sick. KES wins the match after a killer bomb despite Hanson's agility, and Hanson's a big dude, but sometimes you shouldn't kick because they start coming, hit him in the killer bomb, and after the match, Suzuki tortures Tanahashi with the knee bar on the outside, and he hits him in the knee with the chair, and he just holds that knee bar for about as long as he wants. He gets the little microphone and announces he wants a championship match, an IWGP Intercontinental Championship match with Tanahashi. Challenge is made. Suzuki Gun, number 1. I'm all for it. The hair may be gone, but Suzuki is still Suzuki. Don't ever change, brother. Don't ever change. And finally, the main event, Chaos, Okada, Goto, Ospreay, Gato, and Yoshihashi versus LIJ, Naito, Evil, Sonata, Bushi, and Hiromu. Despite his loss, Naito's still over. I wanted Hiromu's jacket because it's a gangster jacket. It's fur, but look at it. It looks so cool. There's some cheers and boos for Okada, which is weird, but yeah. Okada's still wearing those pants, by the way. It was possibly one of the better matches, like the best match on the show. I wouldn't say better, because all these matches are B's, at least. The last two is like at least an A. They're at least A's. Yeah, I'd say the last two matches are A's. Let's see. What else in here? Yep. This is a pretty good match, guys. There's really not much to say. There was a crazy spot with a 4-way sitting drop kick to Okada. There was just a lot of 6 spots. But let's talk about what happened after the match, because that's the most important part. After the match, there was an MX to Gato, so I guess Bushi's going to face Gato. Then a time bomb to Ospreay, so we're getting Hiromu versus Ospreay again. Then everything is Evil on Goto, so Evil versus Goto for the Never Openweight Championship. And I thought Naito was going to hit a Destino on Okada, but no. You get a TKO and a skull in on Okada by Sonata. And LIJ stands tall. I think Sonata versus Okada is going to be a very athletic match. It's going to be great for the business. If they let Sonata do his thing and not just job, we're going to have a great match. It's time for LIJ to send him home. You know, it was Buenos noches, Korakeno, and blah, 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 because I don't speak Japanese, and I'm not going to attempt to speak Japanese because I don't want to be disrespectful. Los Ingobernables de Japón. The music hits. Everyone looks like it's leaving. And who comes in the ring? Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho attacked Naito. WTF? What the hell? Like we thought Jericho was done. The press conference, he said he's leaving Japan and never coming back. Psych. Not the case. I'm still coming here in the future, because I know he has stuff to do in America. He's got that cruise, so he'll be back later on. I want to say Dominion or Sapporo, maybe. Jericho ain't done with New Japan. I don't think he'll be in WWE anytime soon. And if he does show up at the Royal Rumble, you were just you're the greatest of all time. Seriously, I can't deny that. There was a brawl between Naito and Jericho. Basically, this cool spot. Jericho threw the entire announce table at Naito. Everything from the Japanese announce table. Just chucked it at him. And Naito gets a chair. It looks like he's about to throw it at Jericho, but he sits it down and does the little pose. And Jericho just starts to laugh as he's pulled away. What an ending. So much potential for the future of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Pay attention to everything that's going on, because you don't want to miss out on any of this stuff. If I had to rate this, I'm going to give it a B+, solid B+. There wasn't too many bad matches on the show. I mean, average at first and some very predictable ones, but everything else was good. I liked the progressions of the storylines, and it's important to watch the press conferences if you can. Go to the Lion Marks, because they translate everything, so you can continue to see where the story's going, because if you can't speak Japanese, the Lion Marks are there for you. They'll help you out. Besides that, good pay-per-view, B+. It's not going to outshine Wrestle Kingdom 12. Like, why would it? It's just not possible. Unless Neville showed up and Ziggler and it was just an absolute takeover by Jericho, like a legit Alpha Club. Yeah, I would be like, okay, maybe this was better than Wrestle Kingdom 12, just maybe. But match-wise, it's not going to beat Wrestle Kingdom 12. Story progression-wise, I'm glad it's going somewhere, and it's teasing great things in the future. LIJ versus Chaos, and this now Switchblade versus the Bullet Club with the Help of Chaos thing. There's so much going on, and I'm excited. and I can't wait to see what happens next. As you know, I'm supposed to be doing a WWE Roundup. I don't know if I'm going to do that this week. Still haven't watched Raw. I've seen SmackDown. I just did not watch Raw. If I do it, it's going to be up on Sunday because it makes sense. The new show is going to debut. Let's shoot for next Saturday. So we have it upload on Saturday. We're going to shoot for next Saturday for the news show. It's WWE, New Japan, Ring of Honor, everybody. We're just going to go get all the news and round it up. Just need a name for it. If you have a catchy name for it, please leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to credit you. Like, share, subscribe, and share with your friends because we need to spread the word. Thank you for tuning in. I'm MCZX. That was your New Year's Dash review. And I'll see you next time. Later, guys. Bye-bye.